Internet, Mogwai here, and I got yet another Legends of Runeterra. I got another lore video for you guys today. Dude, how many times have I ruined these intros? And I just roll with it. Today we got Igor. Igor is a deck built around what I call Igor because I thought his name was Ikor. But no, that is the name of his curse, Ikor. And his name is actually the Red Barbed Razor Maze. You know, this big ass Noxian basilisk. I call him Igor though. You know, he's kind of grown on me. It's kind of like a pet. If I lived in Runeterra, this would be probably what my pet would look like. And yeah, I just think it's very endearing to call him that. So Igor is a unit that I wanted to showcase on the channel. I haven't really played it ever. And I ended up building a deck that's actually very similar to a top tier meta deck, but we swapped the region of target for Demacia. Now, today's video, maybe my energy levels are probably a little bit lower. I was kind of bummed out on Sunday. I was really bummed out. I spent basically Saturday night. I spent until like 4 in the morning making decks, and this was one of the 3 decks that I prepared. I had 2 other really cool concepts, but sometimes, you know, you try concepts and the theory was flawed. The decks just don't work, and you keep trying to make them work. You keep trying to optimize them, which is a process that leads to a lot of my decks eventually working, but a lot of times it doesn't. And Sunday was one of those days, and I felt a little bit of pressure as well because I didn't have an upload for that day until eventually I had to bail on it because I spent like 6 hours on the same deck because I'm very, very stubborn. So yeah, I was a little bit low energy. I was like, man, my 2 decks haven't worked. I was emo mode, but then, you know, my spirits lifted up a little bit throughout the games with this deck because this deck definitely performed. It really got our rank back up. We were all the way down in Master 0, and this deck picked us right back up into, where did we end up, actually? No, I was actually playing a bunch of other decks, and I dropped my rank again, I think. Yeah, because we ended up at like 90-something, but, you know, then I tried some new stuff and lost some more! I'm so good at losing in Legends of Runeterra. But, yeah, I just wanted to clarify that real quick. We have a RIVEN Morgana list. It's not the first time you see these 2 champions together. They naturally function really well together because RIVEN's fragments count as targeting when you apply them for just 1 mana, so they're very cheap sources of targeting, which allow you to level up Morgana faster than most decks are capable of, even the action version. Because with the action version, you need to have some things need to align, right? Like you need to have the swinging glaive, and you need to be able to swing sometimes and actually preserve the unit, and then use the lucky finds. Here is just, you know, fragments. Just play Blade Squire, you know, who is a unit that the opponent really don't want to kill immediately. Played Rune Squire, Rune Weaver, and of course Riven, and you're good to go. So one of the reasons why I believe the Demacia Noxious version is really slept on is because while Targon provides cards like Black Shield or the Signature Spell of Morgana, the stun spell specifically, amongst other things, like Targon offers a lot of utility, right? But I think Demacia provides you with a lot of power. Cataclysm into Morgana still, in my opinion, is one of the strongest 2-card combos in Standard. It's just very, very powerful, even more so if you're able to give something like Quick Attack and Overwhelm to Morgana, then it can just be absolutely crazy. That is like a drill, in case you're wondering. It's sounding like... Yeah, I think you guys can hear it. Hopefully you don't mind. So we got that. We got Cataclysm, which allows Morgana to really... It's also really good at leveling up Morgana because it targets 2 units at the same time, which is also why we're playing single combat. We do get big enough with our units, I believe, to justify running single combat, even if it's at the expense of the unit that is striking. This also allows us to progress Morgana's level up significantly. And for just 2 mana, even though Gentleman's Duel is really good and a lot of people are resorting to it as a substitute, I think single combat being 1 mana less really goes a long way here. And we're running it for some immediate interaction, right? We can't just have everything that we do be slow speed because we need to be able to disrupt or interact with what our opponent is doing. Form Up, Magical Feathering, a card that has been seen more and more play. I was a big believer of this card from day one because it's just kind of like, it's an effect that essentially steals mana from the opponent, and that's just very, very strong. And in this case, it helps us level up Morgana while also giving a little bit of health to our low health units. Like Reforged units in general are low health to begin with, so being able to boost our units and enhance their survivability is very, very neat. One off of Riposte, the Mogwai tech, you know, always there. Really believe in Riposte in this meta, and will never stop believing. As then we have the Enraged Fire Spitter, very good addition to the deck. A lot of these cards are, you know, you've seen them before in the structure, right? But Bright Steel Protector allows us to really make use of single combat and Cataclysm without losing our units more often than not, while also progressing Morgana's level up, while setting up some really strong Cataclysm. I speak a lot about Cataclysm with Morgana, but the main reason why I went with this region to begin with was to combine it with the Red Barbed Razor Mace, aka Igor. Right? Igor loves Cataclysm. Being able to attack and then set up a Cataclysm, perhaps give him a shield prior with Bright Steel Protector, and attack them again, turns Igor into a 6-mana spell that's stacking, that's doing 2 damage, and they gotta get rid of. Like, that's what's so really cool about this region combination. We got access to all the curses, bro. Like, we got Suppression, we got Igor, and we got Shackles. And our opponents are gonna absolutely hate us. So, yeah, enjoy. Don't care about the happiness of your opponent. That is absolutely irrelevant, as you're going to have a good time with this one. Even if it's pretty similar to a really established deck, I think it's still pretty novel, very fun to play. I never get tired of Cataclysm. Cataclysm is just one of those cards that sometimes you wonder, why did this thing not get rotated? But yeah, abuse it while you can, as we got another rotation coming in soon. And I'm going to stop rambling. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for daily Legends of Runeterra content, even though we missed an upload today. I'm sorry about that. I got some more spicy lists in line for you, but I need some time optimizing them. I think you guys can understand, because I want to share decent stuff. You know, I'm not trying to break the meta every day by any means, but I don't want to give you a deck that has like 20% win rate. You know, like I want to do better than that. So, yeah, it's not easy though, but not complaining. Have a soul day. Enjoy the games. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Nora. Magical Feathering, and like these are very... I'm going to keep all of these because Cataclysm is a key card of this deck as well. So while we don't have Riven or something like that, like this...
I hope that was mud.
This hand can go a long way. Considering the matchup, these are spells that I really like having. Hopefully I don't break though.
I seem to have misplaced my, self.
I mean, it's really hard for me to break with this draw, but I do.
Skip and a hop.
What wondrous discoveries await below.
I get to suppress them anyways. I wanted to bait them. Like, that guaranteed that I got rid of Nora, unless they had double 1 mana ping, which could happen, but it's not as likely. And now I'm gonna take it even further. I mean, I kind of want to develop Riven. Like, this is gonna cost them 2 mana. What do? You make them spend 4 mana, but it's not like, nah, let's do this.
Heart and blade, both broken. Even a fragment snuffs out lives. The cost of war.
Want to get some damage on them. I think 1 mana is worth there. Portapalooza, low tempo. We take that hit.
No one is beyond my reach.
No one. That makes it so that their broad main turn is really hindered. And like this, we set up a Morgana level up.
Astounding curiosities lie ahead.
Which I don't think we need to... Yeah, let's do this.
My shield is yours.
We're gonna apply this shield because we want a Cataclysm.
For the lost.
Persistence.
They're probably gonna wall up here. Yep. But we don't get pinged.
My duty is done.
My research.
We're waiting for Lord Broadmain, but... Okay. Is that a challenger? It's a tough. Alright. Well... No.
I am your darkness. I am your truth.
Feels good to play Morgana again.
Shattered soul.
I never get tired of her. There we go. Shut down!
I know what I must do.
Alright, again. Let's take him down again. Riven, Mage Seeker, really good. Single combat is going to be useful. Morgana is a bit early for you, but I want to keep the Mage Seeker. Mage Seeker is really strong in this matchup. Great. Great pickup right there. With the Blade Squire. Can carry over 2 mana for single combats, and we're good to go.
Join the hunters, they said. Finally, some action.
I could have passed to wait for Nora, but there's a lot of things that could drop down instead, so I'm just going to keep the mana. This thing can challenge Nora, but without something like Form Up, it's just going to get pinged anyways.
Heart and blade.
Both broken. Nice.
Every mage must face their crimes.
I'm going to develop this. Just force him to tap out a little bit more under.
Beg for mercy. Good steel and a good future. I've got the reins.
They can't Broadmain here. Like, they can to kill this, but that's it. Like, they can't stop her. I want a Magical Fettering because if they want to wall up this turn, then that's pretty much all they're going to be able to do. So it makes sense to do this. They're hungry for mana, and that's when we gotta strike.
No turning back now. soul. Really just needed some tape to reassemble.
Okay, so that's an incoming wall up. But if they wall up there, we don't need to Cataclysm this turn necessarily. Because if they wall up, we won't have the damage anyways. We can set it up for later. So what we need to do is we need to do this. Into a swing.
It will all be over soon.
Want to show you something?
Wall up here.
Fighting ya.
Yep. And we hold on. And it's not true that we don't need to, because now she's vulnerable to a broad main. So maybe I should have gone for the Cataclysm here. Set it up that way. Because now broad main is gonna go down. We have a single combat though, so we can at least take it down with this. Okay, no broad main. Draw instead. Challenger. We have the quick attack, which allows us to clear this. This is the thing that's Challenger. We'll kill her anyways. If we drop this into single combat, then I'm gonna lose this as well. Like, this thing having forward attack is too much. So eliminating there is really big. And I forgot that she has vulnerable. Shit.
Such petty defiance.
It's alright. Time to spit fire. Bomb? Bomb here? You gonna bomb me? Okay. But we set it up so that we can double Spirit Fire. Spirit Fire. We can double Fire Spitter. And by double Fire Spitting, like they... You know, they can't Riptide Rex this turn. They're very limited. With this Challenger in the back, we'll be threatening at them with like several lethals. And despite the Fire Spitter is resilient enough, I think, to... Oh yeah. With soon combat backup, it's a dragon game now. We're gonna end this. Deny them their fun. The moment they commit something like a broad main is the moment we single combat in response. And you taking too much damage, boy. They can ping, but if we do this, what can they do?
Stupid.
Checkmate. Unless there's a 4-mana Bandle City Harsh Winds that I'm unaware of. I think we got this. I made 3 decks for today, and 2 of them did not work. This one is, fortunately. Okay, Yumi Ari. I'm gonna go away Ecor. Like, he could be good, but I have a lot of 4 drops. And I want to make sure, I want to try to find Riven. Oh, this asshole. I hate you.
To serve the greater good.
And I'm gonna mess with their curve a little bit. What if they Yumi here? Becomes a 4/4.
Good steel and a good future. There's always a way out.
This prevents them from summoning this and attacking with it, so this suppression is actually really annoying. This reading combination, I'm not really worried about ping, so this is pretty safe. It's gonna enhance my challenger. They'll be able to survive in exchange with that. They could have, what could they have for 2 mana? Well, that kind of serves the same purpose because they still don't get to play this.
Walk softly, strike quickly.
Open attacking here is for cowards.
Join the hunters, they said. Wish I had a bit more patience back then.
Reflecting on your past self. I've done that way too much. Nothing good comes out of that, boy. Just embrace your past and present cringe. Life will be easier. They could still recall. I'd like to be able to counter that.
How'd it go? Want to show you something? Know what rune weaving is?
They don't. They're stupid. They want to recall something. They probably want to recall this one. So I'm going to make use of my quick attack, like the one that they're least likely to want to be recall here. Because they want to recall the one that draws them a card. Yep, see? So now we still get the quick attack hit on that. And what we can do here is say, fuck that shit. You're dying.
Lesson learned.
Did you learn though? Ooh, that's a good draw. Yeah, this card's pretty good. Like I just realized this isn't like an anti-elusive card. Like that's really neat. That is really neat. Because they're elusives, they're just kind of like they are encouraged to just attack at all times, which allows me to be more passive, more Alan. Except it just hurt me say that.
You're covered. The dead do not want us to mourn, but live.
Spell shield on that, okay.
No one is beyond my reach.
No one.
No one.
Ray shot. Know what rune weaving is? How'd it go?
This will hurt a little.
This will hurt a little.
Want to show you something?
Honor guide me.
Know what
They want to
rune
balance something,
weaving is?
it's this. So if they want to balance something, that is the thing that they gave spell shield to. So that means that my rune squire will live. And the more challengers I can preserve on the board, the better. Oh. Would you? Hmm. Hmm. I will allow it. Explorer's Blow. I kind of don't. I could like. I don't care about. I know this thing is gonna be recalled anyways. I want to have some impact here. Time to recall. Or not. They definitely have some spells.
My shield is yours.
Again, I'm gonna try to preserve my challengers. In this matchup, there's never too much shit to challenge. I'm not sure I want to commit this Blade of the Exile onto my Fire Spitter because if they have a recall. Okay. I don't know if Civil Combat was. No, I'm gonna do it. They're running low on cards. If they bounce this back, I get to bring it down again. Okay, so now that means we do this into you. And all of a sudden we threaten a lot of damage. Yep.
My steel is yours.
Which forces you to develop another one. Now it's like I'll take that as a concede.
Finally, some real work.
Dude, you stop this attack, I'd be so bad. God damn it. Jebaited. Jebaited by emotes. Don't worry, I got my anti-elusive tech here. Anti-elusive. Sorry, wait. No fun allowed.
Can't catch the wind!
Oh, I can. Watch me. You just had to kill him, huh?
These hands know metal and magic.
As will mine, if you keep teaching me.
Yes, I'd like for you to teach me, too, Runeweaver. Teach me things.
Ray Sharp Din.
Clean! $129 subs. 129. What the hell is this? Nasus Vagar Azir. Oh my holy mother of cook. And now you subscribed? Wait, you gave me 129 subs when you weren't a subscriber? Oh my god. Form up is pretty good. But I'm gonna mulligan. Well, that didn't turn out bad. I mean, I'm always happy to see Morgana and Cataclysm, right? Like we have the end game,
There's rocks in me boots.
but we need mid game, and right now we do not have it at all. Okay, good draw.
I'll show the hunters.
What could we use in this matchup? This doesn't stop last breath.
Carry your own gear. Our cargo!
I have a feeling they're playing Bloodletters.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Oh no, I know what this is. It's a I should have taken the landmark destruction. Oh, I didn't read this right. Oh, I was too okay. Igor. Sagawambi, Sagangi. Thank you for the 3 months. I was expecting dark and blood letters and the likes.
Lord Vega, destroyer of worlds!
Oh my goodness, I would have gotten so much value out of that. I should have expected to be a Multifila deck. We can take the hit here though, right? Yes, we can. Oh, don't make the same mistake twice. You want to vault? No, you don't.
You're scaring them. Be back tomorrow.
Damage racks up this way, they're gonna be able to kill that. I could have used this to protect it, but then they would have just played the E-core, so...
Witness true power!
This Morgana is still like a long way from getting there. But at the same time, no, we need to get rid of Vagar. We throw in lethal, force them to play like a vengeance onto this. We're gonna force that out of them. Oh.
Oh no! You could move!
Okay. Alright, fair.
We'll make them pay!
The clock's ticking. The clock's ticking. I don't give a fuck about your damage. Do not care about your damage. Is it a good time to Morgana here? Applies a lot of pressure. I like that.
I have found such beauty in mortality.
Oh no. Alright, don't be so dramatic, Morgana. It's Jesus. It's a lot of shit in hand they don't want. Now that they can't play these, now is when we do this. No, now we don't do shit. Never mind. Never mind. We need to maximize our mana here. You hear me? We need to maximize our mana. Get the kill. Nothing else matters.
I've got your back.
We lead off with the Bright Steel Protector. There's just 2 mana. Progresses her to 5 out of 8. Vengeance. Which means they should not have an answer left for this.
I shall show them what it is to fall.
We curse that.
I've got gravel cakes and slag fruit.
And that's game.
Our suffering was not in vain.
I did. My brain's fried then. It's been a long day. It's been a long day and our decks just didn't work. At least this one did. At least this one did. We're facing Ash LeBlanc. It's gonna be a difficult matchup for sure. Bright Steel Protector is actually really good here though. I'm gonna drop everything else. Morgana is decent. We wanna see if we can have a bit of an earlier curve as usual. It feels good having Morgana.
Sharpen the blade, secure the kill.
No more mud for me. No way.
The past is a burden we must learn to bear.
Do you got the Brittle Steel?
How'd it go? Want to show you something?
I would attack with you, but right now, turning into those, like, there's not really... I may as well eat one of them up. Yeah.
Just
Okay.
my luck.
They don't expect the Protector.
I've got your back.
What a good card. What a good card.
No looking back.
Free block. We keep the mana. Alright.
Every mage must face their crimes.
Four cards left. They're gonna... That's to take away our challenger. That is to take away our challenger. So if I give them initiative back, I won't be able to challenge this away. So we're gonna give you a quick attack.
This will hurt a little.
This will hurt a little. Overwhelm and +2, just... I died of the dog, so let's just keep it like this. Very nice.
Remember me. Victory requires a sharp blade.
Well, shit. You know what? Fuck that. That noise. Hell yeah. Ain't that sweet? Ain't that sweet synergy though? Demacia! I'm gonna torch this dog alive. You may think it's unnecessary for me to draw these like visions, but I want you to imagine it. Fucking mud. Yeah, it's not really good to attack. Just keep those two in the back. Yeah, if you give them for free, sure. Trade you into you. You to you. You to you. Clear the board up a little bit.
I shall show them what it is to fall.
Morgana time. Because they're Ash Shidwani, they have no unit with 5 attack. Oh. Oh, okay.
No turning back now.
This was a mistake, because I played to the Frostbite here. Well.
You leave me no other choice.
Yeah, you did this to yourself. I should have buffed something else, because if they have a Frostbite, they're going to prioritize Morgana.
I won't look back.
Share in my curse.
Frostbite me. I mean, it was a harsh win, so it didn't matter. The cry of the dog as it meets its final moments. It's like a Christmas miracle.
Faster than my arrow? I think not.
Reforged, redeemed. Show me a target.
Oh, I'm fine with this.
To serve the greater good.
Sure.
Good steel and a good future.
You're super dead.
Oh, your frailty.
Super dead. Super dead.
No turning back now.
Got him. Frostbite matchup. Succeeded. Defeated. English.
Our suffering was not in vain.